Did you film me already?
Yes.
You don't want to miss anything.
I don't think I'm on story.
Well, at least turn where you get the good background. Wood,
Oh, I see.
not this nasty wallpaper.
Come like right here.
Like for
Not that it's
I'm trying to
dirty,
think
it's just ugly.
if I get this nice.
Oh my gosh.
I gotta strike a pose, right?
Oh my gosh.
I got prepared. I tried out for. I gotta get prepared. Let me see. I'll take. Did you want a story of what I did, like something in the military that were the devotion?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Oh, you're already filming now, aren't you?
I'm just don't look at the camera.
Trying to think. I think most of it was with Team Commodity, like I was over in the Middle East. That kind of thing like that, where we had to have, we were in charge of setting like a decon contamination team for patients that would come in and go through like chemical warfare kind of stuff. We had to have a loyalty for our teamwork because if we weren't loyal for that team, we didn't get the team together. The patients wouldn't be processed right, they wouldn't be decontaminated right, so we had to loyalty. Everybody had their specific parts of the team. Like first part was in charge of washing the guy, second part taking the clothes off, third part was doing that. If we didn't have loyalty without the whole team, people would not be processed through the right way. They would not get contaminated, decontaminated the way they could be because it was from the anthrax scare. You guys were probably kind of young when that came through. It was like in 2003. And we had to have loyalty throughout that team. Everybody had the right position. If you didn't have that, then the patient probably would have died as it went through. So that was definitely loyal. It had to be loyalty during that kind of thing.
Mhm. Yeah.
What else?
Well, what's your name?
Nickname or
Okay.
first name, last name?
Mhm.
Scott Valerga.
Okay. So what exactly did you do?
I was in charge of the decontamination team over. I was a charge of emergency room services in the Air Force for 21 years, and then when I was over in the Middle East, I was in charge of the decontamination team for patients that were processed through the decontamination line from the anthrax scare. Back in the day, so in charge of that. It was fun. Chemical gear and 123 degree weather. It was a little rough.
What did you have to go through to be trained to do that?
Just to the Air Force, with the Air Force. You had to go through certain specific signed off, many years of chemical warfare training and gases and that. It was a little tough sometimes. A little rough. Yeah, fun. What else?
Why did you want to go into that?
And what?
Why did you want to do this?
Oh, good thinking. In the Air Force or medical?
Either, both.
Wow, she's doing it hard to me. On pressure. Mostly because of I think it was my grandfather. He was kind of in the medical field, getting into that, and then the Air Force is the best one to go into, by the way. Definitely Air Force, and then medical. Always been medical for so long. Just treat patients, take care of patients. It's rewarding. Most of the time, you have patients that don't work out, but most of the time it's pretty rewarding. What else? I'm on a roll.
Do you remember the day that you went in and were sworn in?
Oh yes, don't I remember that was back in, I won't tell you how long it was. That was before you guys were, yeah, it was before you guys were born. Yeah, it was very scary. You know, they shaved your heads, it made you pick up your baggage, pick them up, put them out, pick them up, put them out. It was like 4 in the morning, yelling at you, screaming. I was like 17, 18. Yeah, I'll never forget that day, but that was a few years back. But yeah, that was fun, good memories.
At the moment where you like, it's worth it, it's still worth it, even though you were really nervous. What were you thinking? Like, oh.
Oh, of course, everybody thinks, what the heck did I get myself into? Yes, it was scary. I mean, you're just fresh from home, you got tears in your eyes, your hair's all shaved, and yeah, it was a little freaky. But yeah, I'm glad now it's my best thing I could have done. I mean, because my parents were, didn't have enough money for college, and it was a small town home, small hometown. Best thing I could have done. Still paying off. It's kind of still in federal, still in military, so it was good.
So why do you work here still?
Probably because veterans. I can relate to a lot of guys' stories. Because a lot of them were involved with wars. We could talk war stories. And I was in the military for so long. So it just feels more comfortable, I guess, you're used to it for so long. But it pays off.
Yeah.
That was
Good.
really good.
Okay.